This is the World on Water for May 17. Here are the highlights of the last 7 days sailing from around the world. We have the Bermuda Race, the 470s, the MC38s, the Palma Vela, the TP52s, the Clip Around the World Race, and more. So here is this week's World on Water.
Boys did very good. Yeah, we got line on. I was disappointed we didn't get the record. Weather didn't really sort of play out our way, but you know, it's all. Boys sailed the boat really well. We're getting better and better each time. The boat's getting better and more reliable, and hopefully getting a bit quicker. So we're looking forward to the rest of the year before we get back to have a crack at the Hobart race.
The Antigua-Bermuda Race is part of the Atlantic Ocean Race series. Next up, the big one, transatlantic.
Yeah.
Good sort out for that one?
Yeah, really good. 1,000 miles for 100 footers, a really good length. You know, most of the races we do are only around 600, and they've become a bit of a sprint for the big boats. So to do 1,000 miles gives us a good chance to stretch our legs, and it's a great lead up for the transatlantic. Next, as you say, it's all part of the whole series. So you know, we've got some issues with the rigs and stuff we've got to tune and sort out for the transatlantic, so very happy we did that part of it. Prepare us for the next one. Yeah, been 25 years since I've been to Bermuda. I found out the match racing just finished today and Ian Williams won, so I might have to catch up with him before he leaves and have a dark and stormy with him. Yeah, it's been 25 years. I can't remember much. Probably all I remember is I had a few dark and stormies back then too.
Well, welcome to Bermuda.
Thanks very much, mate. Great, happy to be here.
Well, we are in Athens, Greece for the FIN Europeans 2019 Olympic qualification for 4 spots. I didn't have a good race in Aarhus, so I couldn't make one of the places there, one of the spots there, so I hope here I have a good race. Oh, for sure, I think we are almost 90 boats. All the top guys are here. It might be harder to win an event like this than Olympic Games or a huge championship like this. For this week we are expecting a very good weather, sunny, sea breeze, wind 10, 12 knots, 14 knots, so pretty good wind, perfect conditions for sailing, for fin sailing, for downwind sailing, free pumping, so it will be great.
Yeah, it was. We got a bit of pressure on the last race, I must admit, but we finally got through there.
Excellent. And the teamwork looked like it's really tight.
Oh, they've got a good team. We've had them now 2 seasons and no problem there. Only problem's the old bugger at the back of the boat.
So tell me what it's like to drive one of those boats.
It's good, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, before the race going down, I mean, we wiped out once, but we're sitting on 18.5, just flat out. It's good, the boats are exciting. Nothing between any of the boats now. You know, if you look at the results, you can put a blanket over all of us virtually, so I don't think there's any one standout.
It was a great win to end the regatta with. Yeah, so pretty happy. Yeah, so had a bit of up and down a few regattas, so nice to come back and do a bit better this one. So yeah, it was a very tricky race. So yeah, I think this regatta's been it's been really close. Like after yesterday, the points were super close. Wasn't much in it, which is really nice. That's just what we've seen. The depth in the class has got so much better. So anybody can have a good and a bad day.
This is a great group of people. These boats, they really are. All nice people. We all have fun. No one takes it too seriously. All like to win, but nobody carries it into the bar.
Bueno, la clase ORC, a diferencia por ejemplo de la clase Box Rule o monotipo, es una clase en la que tú tienes un rating, un certificado de medición, por tanto estás corriendo diferentes barcos agrupadas en 5 clases. No son todos los barcos de la misma medida en cada clase porque hay unos rangos de clase, pero con tiempos compensados, es decir, tenemos que darnos tiempos entre nosotros. Yo veo que con el paso de los años ha avanzado mucho lo que viene a ser los handicaps, los certificados, en el sentido de que cada vez es más justo. De hecho, como comentábamos, hay barcos de hace 10 años y barcos muy modernos que de alguna manera se compensa muy bien los tiempos. Vuelve el Viking después de 10 años de parón por cuestiones familiares, y ahora volvemos con mucha ilusión, con muchas ganas. Hemos armado un barco, pues bueno, como el concepto del Viking de siempre, un crucero regata. Por ahora lo que estamos probando nos gusta mucho, estamos allí ajustando muchas cosas. Son barcos que a la que no trimas como toca, lo paras el barco. Si lo trimas bien, el barco va en sus números y puede estar allí. Nosotros no somos un proyecto de un año ni de 2, somos un proyecto a medio y largo plazo. El Palma Vela viene a ser como una Copa del Rey del mes de mayo. La ilusión este año era hacer bien la Palma Vela y bueno, a ver si podíamos llegar este año también a la Copa del Rey, en condiciones como nos gustaría, vamos.
52 is a box rule boat. It means you can, within certain dimensions, build the boat you like. They're different in a lot of the details, and that makes it interesting because you cannot only win with the sailing, but also with the way you develop and create your boat. Most of the crew is 100% professional. Half of them will have sailed on an America's Cup or more, Volvo Ocean Race, and for sure a lot of them come from Olympic sailing when they were younger. Well, we have one new boat, it's Nosek, it's a Russian boat.
It's the first day on the water close to all the other boats, and I think we are very happy. We used this week to adjust ourselves in the new positions and tuning the boat properly to be in time for Mahon and prepare for Mahon. But I think that we are in a good shape.
So that's why you see 10 boats here. In that sense, it's a very important event for the fleet.
Today is all about telling the crews who they're going to be with for the next 15 months of their lives. I mean, who they're going to sail around the world in a small capsule. So it's an important day for them and a very exciting day for them, because these are people who've decided to get out there and paint their lives in bright colours, not pastel shades. They're out there for adventure, and today they find out who they're going to adventure with.
I'm excited as hell because I'm going to find out my crew down the track, get to see some of the folks who are here. This is all new to me, so it's kind of fun.
It's an exciting day for us because we're finally getting our crew allocation. We meet the crews that we're going to be racing around the world with. It's been 6 months in the training, meeting all the different crews, and now finally we get to meet our own crews that we're going to be racing with.
So, to start off, I have an exciting announcement for you today. Race start location is St Catherine Docks, London.
Very happy to introduce the race skippers to you. I'm going to invite each skipper. They're going to walk up to the far lectern there and they're going to read out their team names. Just to keep suspense, they're going to read out half of their team. And if we've got time, we'll read out the second half of the team names. Let's get on with this. So I'm going to invite Chris Brooks, take the stage.
Without further ado. The first person, and continue on, Donna Von Tunk.
Mark Southey.
Maya Gray.
Lizzie Grimm. Barry Welsford.
Tracy Corkett. Clara Carrington.
Neil Young.
Saad Al-Alami.
Giacomo Tramatoli.
I'm looking forward to seeing you all around the world. Thanks for listening, and most importantly, good luck and enjoy it. Thank you.
The next thing for these crews is to get together with their skippers and start learning to race. We've taught them to be safe on the boats, we've taught them how to do some of the evolutions. We haven't finished with it, there's still more to learn. But we put them out in a racing environment and suddenly it sharpens them up. And they start to take it all in. They also realise just how much they've learned in the previous 3 weeks of training. And that's when their confidence starts to grow.
I think one of the things that's involved in your question, which is so thrilling was all, that in a very real sense, it wasn't just a magnificent sporting achievement, but they reflected the Australian spirit, the irreverence, there's something about the Australian character. So I'll just tell you a story, which is also a boating story, which captures the Australian irreverence. There's three blokes. Some of you have heard the story, but it just captures the thought. Three blokes. A Frenchman, an Englishman, and an Ozzie. And hiking in the Andes in the middle of summer. It's about 45 bloody degrees. Sweating like pigs. They get to the top of this mountain, they look down, and there's this most beautiful, pristine lagoon. They come scrambling down the side of the mountain, get their gear off and dive in. Oh, bloody marvellous. The natives come and grab them, take them to the chief. The chief says, "You have broken most sacred law. This is our most sacred site. For this you die. When we kill you, we take off skin. Out of skin make canoe. Put canoes on land. Permanent reminder of all people, never infringe our most sacred site. Tie them up." I tie them up. He says his friend, "Before you die, you have one last wish. What's your last wish?" He said, I would like a knife. So the big knife says, I am not going to die at the hands of you savages. Vive la France! Over he goes. Then says to the Englishman, "What your last wish?" "You like my friend from across the channel? I do like a knife." "You like my friend from across the channel? I too am not going to die at the hands of you savages. Go and save the Queen." Then say to the Ozzie, "What's your last wish?" He said, "I want a fork." So they bring him a fork and he goes, "There goes your